So when you look at tools for email automation, there are several platforms you can use. A lot of startups have used SendGrid, which is a really cheap, effective way to send lots of emails that are custom, and you don't have to get into a lot of heavy architecture installation to get it done. It can get up and running pretty quickly. When you get bigger and become a larger company, you can go to things like Responses, Marketo, that are much larger, much heavier integration. They allow a lot of other things that let you do targeting, retargeting, segmentation that SendGrid won't do. So it really depends on where you are in your company's lifecycle and how many emails you do have. One of the best ways to generate an email list is to get them to engage with your content or your products on their own. If you do that, there's already a level of trust they've given you because they've said, I like your product, I like your content, I like your company. If you don't do that and you go out and purchase a list, there's a high likelihood they're probably not going to be customers that are in your target segment. They're going to unsubscribe and you're going to be wasting your time and your money. So there's several ways you can get someone to subscribe to your website. Usually when you come to a blog like udacity.com/blog, what we do is we pop up a little box and it says, want to hear more from us? Click here, and it's really an email address and a submit button. It's clean, it's simple, and it's a great way for them to continue to engage with your content. Another way is when you have a sign up process. Again, at Udacity, one thing we do is you have to sign up for our content and for our courses. So to consume a course, you have to give us an email name, an email address, your first name and last name. That allows us to understand what you're interested in and communicate with you just about the topics that you want to hear from. So the biggest component of email marketing that marketers need to realize is the fact that when someone gives you your email, they're trusting you with that. It's a very personal thing. It's similar to your phone. So you're letting someone contact you whenever they want to. You've established a bond and a trust with that customer. You will break that trust by over-emailing them or quote-unquote spamming them. What you really don't want to do is hit them too often with the wrong message. You will increase that trust and they will talk about you and refer you to other people if you actually maintain a good relationship with them and send them emails they want when they want. The more you send them things they don't want, the higher likelihood they'll unsubscribe from what you do and not talk to you ever again. So there's a great example of this if you look at the emails I've gotten recently from Apple. They really only send you something when a new product or feature is announced, which is great because I don't see like 400 emails from Apple on my stream. Another example is a consumer goods company where I get emails from them probably daily. I subscribed once, but I never subscribed to get something every day. It took me about 3-4 weeks before I gave up on them and unsubscribed from their emails. Inbound marketing is a set of activities that you take to engage with your audience to get them to come to your site directly. These are things like blog posts, social posts, things on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter that you engage directly with your audience and get them to come to your site. You really don't want to send the same person the same message multiple times. The best thing to do is create a theme or a message that relates to a certain thing you're trying to promote and then make that custom. So for example, when you talk about 4th of July, you'd have messaging around that holiday that would promote your product in conjunction with what's happening at the time. Timely messages are extremely important to getting someone to read it. The more timely your message is, there's a higher likelihood of them actually opening your email and engaging with your product and company.